Hello, hello, hello. I'm a Painted Dog and welcome back to Puddlington. Now, since the last time you saw us, you saw the city, I did a bit of work. As you can see, I filled in this entire area. I also laid in a couple of bus routes connecting these new train stations. For instance, this one, a small circular route that connects to loads of bus stops around here. And then one connecting to two over here. And then as I filled in that area, I unlocked another tile. So I purchased this tile, and as far as I can see, the closest ship lane, and go over here, is over there. So I can construct as a harbor. So although these tiles don't have any ship connections, as soon as I purchase this tile, I can make this a new industrial area, since this will be our new forestry area, which will be okay. And although this will be a nice area for high density, it doesn't really have that much of a beach area. Whereas this has a nice beach area of a shipwreck. So I believe this will be a great addition to our touristy type of high density area. So I'm going to convert this to a tourist district and so on. And hopefully, as soon as we unlock this tile, we can create a nice highway off-ramp over here. So I basically want to buy this one still and that one. So I basically want to buy these three tiles. So we can get a nice square, and then afterwards we'll make a sort of a circular highway. But for now, I believe let's fill in these areas with a high density road layout. And first of all, I want to connect these train stations. But now the question is, how do I want to do this? I believe this will be a nice yeah, I believe this will be a nice looking railroad bridge connecting this area, but we'll see. But let's get this done. Okay, this will be the start of our high density touristy area. As you can see, I didn't really go with any sort of pattern. I might change this bit a bit because that's a bit excessive if you ask me, but I tried to go for some sort of pattern with loads of density, you can say, and little overlap where I can, but I want to fill this in with high density tourist attractions and so on. And I'm also connected the railroad, as you saw in a previous time lapse, and I created this road going up to here, connecting the forestry area to our touristy area. But now I'm going to try and fill this in and place down a couple of landmarks and so on, and hopefully get a couple of beachy types of stuff around here. You can see place a fishing pier and fishing tours and all that in this area. And I didn't really build roads on the sand because, let's face it, you want to be able to walk on the sand, the sea sand, and basically look for shells and so on. So I think we'll do that. So I'm going to fill that in, and then I'll see you now. Okay, so I placed in a bit of zoning, and I placed in a couple of landmarks. As you can see here, I placed in a luxury hotel and sea and skyscraper, theater of wonders, and an aquarium. And I've made a couple of districts as well. Let me show you quickly. This is a leisure specialization. Commercial zones are active 24/7, and this is a tourist zone around that. And then in this Crest Heights, I only placed high density commercial. This will be our touristy attraction place for tourists at night, with a railroad running through it and a couple of windmills as well. And then I placed in a fishing tours, restaurant pier, fishing pier, another fishing pier, jet ski rental, and marina. And then automatically a fishing pier close to this inlet, river inlet. And then I hooked this up with these power lines until we can get our electricity to spread. So I have to zone probably around these areas, but I'll go low density commercial. The same over here, and the same around here, just to get these power lines out of the way. And then I made a roundabout around this shipwreck, and this is a promenade, and so tourists can walk around here and emergency vehicles can use this. But as you can see, we're running into the red now because of all this. For instance, this has an upkeep of 3,200 a week, but hopefully we'll soon run into positive figures again. So let's kick this off and see how this fills in. As you can see, I've filled in loads of high density residential and commercial as well. So as soon as the need arises for that, people can start moving in. And I've laid water pipes for this as well, and electricity. Basically sorted out except for our fire station over here, but we'll connect that with a wind turbine for now. Oh yeah, and I placed in the Brandenburg Gate as well as a touristy attraction with one ways going around. But as soon as there you go, you're in the green again. So this will attract loads and loads of tourists, hopefully, and then we can get a nice touristy attraction area. Now, as you can see, this really looks a bit bad with all these electricity pylons, but hopefully we'll move away from those as soon as possible. You can see here we can zone this. Now let's do this. No, I don't want these big buildings. I want small buildings, commercial buildings around these areas. Basically just local shopping and fishing, vendors and so on. The same on this side. I don't want it to crowd our shipwreck over here. So I'll do the same on this side. Low density, just do wide commercial buildings. And hopefully this will look kind of nice as soon as this fills in. And do the same on this side. And you catch my drift. I'm going to do this for all these areas, especially since over here as well. So you can get these electricity lines to go away, basically. I can always place down parks around here. That can also help. I might just do that. Just so we can get electricity to spread almost naturally in this area. Because I really hate these electricity power lines. If you've watched some of my previous videos, I stated that clearly, that I hate those. But yeah, now you know what I want to do with this. I might as well complete it before I forget, because you all know how forgetful I can be. And there you go. Now hopefully, as soon as these areas start filling in, I can take out these power lines as well and move some of these wind turbines. You can see here, those are basically move these ones along. Yep, I can. Let's place him over there. Are we still connected? Yes, we are. Now, since these are connected through there, I can take out these ones. Awesome. Okay, and take that out as well. Take this one out. I don't need this one. I'm going to take that bit out as well. Since I don't need to connect these two like that, I can do that. Awesome. And there's loads of power lines I can take out. And by loads, I mean a couple, as you just saw. Let's connect that as well. Now we have connection from both sides. As soon as we can get this area to fill in, we can take out these power lines as well. And same on this side. I'm really tempted to place in bark or something or like that around here. I always place down these advanced wind turbines, but why replace one with another? Let's leave it like that. Oh yeah, here's another one I can take out. So now we can check to see if we need to fill in a bit more zoning squares to make up for these areas we took out. Nothing there, nothing there. Awesome, so far it looks like I don't really need to replace all that. Around here I might have to replace a couple areas. Nah, that's fine. That's fine. Now you'll see our residential and commercial demand shoot up. Since more people are moving in, it will create more jobs for commercial, and then that will zone in as well. So I think we're well on our way to getting a nice touristy area. Now these roads might get a bit clogged because people are using this off-ramp now to get over here. As soon as we unlock the next one, we get another 2 kilometer by 2 kilometer zone. Then we can buy this and create a, as you see here, and you saw in the time lapse I created this road because I want to connect this directly to the highway. People can go directly here into our city or into our touristy area. We'll take that road, that road, that one, that one, it doesn't matter. So we can spread out the traffic a bit. And it will relieve traffic over here, I believe, or I hope. But we'll see later on. For now, I'm going to connect this also with something like that. That's connected, awesome. I don't see any where anything's not connected, which is kind of nice. I'll place one down there and take out these power lines. But guys, I think you see what I want to do now. So I believe this will be the end of this episode as soon as I fill this in before I forget. But because now you see what what I have in store for this area, and you can see what I'm leaning towards. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I really did. And welcome to Puddlington's tourist area. I hope to see you soon. Cheerio.